Live from Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City, Missouri. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Chicago Cubs going up against the Kansas City Royals. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So just about set now. And on the mound for Kansas City in this one, Tom Seaver. Always a treat to watch one of the best starters in the sport, Singy.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Crushed left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. He wastes no time on this one. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Well, so much for settling into this game, Boog. No courtesy first pitch take right there. He was ready from the second he stepped into the box. Got a pitch to hit.
That one ripped. Gone. And they tack one on the board. It's 2-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Next to hit, Ryan Howard. Base hit.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Next to hit, Johnny Damon. Deep drive down the line. Foul ball.
Well, that ball was hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance, but if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you executed. Just a long shot.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. That'll fire up the dugout. Their 3rd home run of the inning, and they add a couple more. It's 4-0.
Well, that one won't stay below the radar. That made a lot of noise.
Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. Oh, great stop. Throw to first, and they get the out.
Great cat-like reflexes right there. Lays out, knocks the ball down, and then fires with that rocket arm all the way across the diamond. Man, put this guy on the mound.
Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good bat.
Brett to second for 1. What a double play that was. Inning over. Back here with my pal Siggy, and towing the slab in this one, Catfish Hunter. What should we keep an eye on here?
Boog, he's a guy that takes great care of himself because he wants to finish every game he starts. I think for any lineup that faces him, you've got to try to have lengthy at-bats and run up that pitch count. Anything to help get him out of the game early.
Bottom of the 1st, so up now for Kansas City, Bobby Witt Jr.
0-1.
Here comes the 0-1.
He's dealing with a great 2-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic. This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
Foul ball still 0-2. Ground ball right side. Ramirez tosses to first. One gone, bottom half of the 1st. Take a look at the lineup. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out, a lot of lift and separate, Chris.
Well, we know guys are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you know, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a guy who's got decent pop.
In the air out towards right center. Trout settles under it. And it's caught for the out. And now the veteran third baseman, George Brett. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. And there's the strike. Brett, 27 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Two outs, base is empty. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Nothing doing for the Royals. They trail it here 4-0. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, top of the second, and here's the DH for the Cubs, Chipper Jones. This guy's kind of a unicorn in today's game of baseball. It seems like we're seeing fewer and fewer switch hitters, and he is elite regardless of the side of the plate he's hitting from. On the ground, and it stays fair.
No waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Jones gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Swing and a ball lifted in the air left field. Pretty well struck. And it hits the base of the wall. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Throw comes in. Runner stops. Second and third. Nobody out.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. The pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it.
So the Royals bring on a new arm, Zach Greinke.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Here's Mike Trout. He's already homered here in this one. Rip, but it curls foul. The 0-1. Down the left field line. Looks like extra bases. One runs in. So runners at the corners. Nobody out. Now it's the right fielder, David Justice. Line drive. And that should be extra bases. One run across.
Back-to-back singles. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
There's a swing and a drive. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. One run is in.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. When you can turn the ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. If he elevates that a little bit more, it's definitely out of here.
Yeah, the batter now, Johnny Damon. That one is absolutely belted. One runs in, and it bangs off the wall. Runner stops at third, and they're at the corners with nobody out.
He was all over that one. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Line drive, caught.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
On the ground, 2 ball. There's one. Their second double play already. This one ends the second inning. So it's a 4-run inning on 6 hits, no errors, and 1 left. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Cubs 8 and the Royals nothing. Back here in Kansas City, and here's the veteran outfielder, Ricky Henderson. And the pitch. Clips the corner, and it's 0-1.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Our umpire for this one, Freddie Ferguson. A consistent umpire by all accounts.
Yeah, I think the book on him is that he's not necessarily by the book with his strike zone. But once you figure out where he's calling strikes, you can pretty much count on him to stay with that throughout the game.
And that one lifted in the air center field. Sizes this one up. Hauls it in for the out. Yeah, I mean, he's a guy that has a reputation for being fergalicious.
Yes, and, you know, whatever.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Roy Oswalt into the game.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Salvador Perez in the box now. No balls and a strike.
No balls, 1 strike.
Oswalt is such a good pitcher, and the reason why is pretty simple. His fastball is electric, and he has a breaking ball that falls off a table. You mix in that changeup of his, and you have yourself a menace on the mound.
The Cubbies up big in this one. Bottom half of inning number 2. And now 1 and 2. Got him looking, and he did not like the call.
No, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
And now, Nelson Velasquez.
1-0.
Right-handed reliever. And a swing and a miss there.
Now, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
That's in there.
1 and 2.
And down on strikes he goes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Royals bats are quiet there, and they're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Top half of the 3rd inning. Now, Manny Machado.
Number 13, Manny Machado.
The wind of the pitch. Hammer, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Everything came together for him. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
And the batter now, Chipper Jones. That one ripped right center field. And that ball is gone. And they add to the lead. It's 10-0. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish.
We all saw it was hit hard, but how hard was it, Singy? Statcast is here with the answer.
Yeah, Boog, it says
So they turn to the veteran pitcher in this spot, Michael Wacha.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously.
And there's a fly ball deep right field. That's long gone. They go back to back. And they add a run. It's 11-0. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
This one smoked on its way out of here. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game. It's 12-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely. No doubt off the bat. Back-to-back home runs, and these guys look so dominant right now. Pitcher might want to check and see if he's tipping his pitches or not, but I tell you what, if this was basketball, that opposing team would call it.
That one ripped. Out of here. He made him pay for that one. He's done it again. His 2nd homer of the game, and they add on. It's 13-0.
First pitch hacking, and it paid off for him in a big way.
Ryan Howard, the next Cub to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Wacha, a former All-Star. He features a changeup, a four-seamer, a sinker, a cutter, and he occasionally uses a curve. Crushed to right. This one's got a chance. Out of here. Home run. A gigantic blast. It's 14-0. He put a charge into that one.
That was a lightning swing right there. No doubt about it. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Matt Sauer will take over here. He's into the game with the bases empty. So digging in, Johnny Damon. He's already homered in this game. No question about this one. It's out of here. A massive home run. His 2nd home run of the game, and they add a run. It's 15-0.
Sitting first pitch fastball, and that's what he delivered. He guessed right, squared it up, and he made it look way too easy.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. And that rolls into the corner. Makes the turn and heads for second. And that's a 2-bagger.
All over that one right there. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Now it's Jose Ramirez. Ripped to right, base hit. Renfroe with a quick throw back in. Lead runner puts the brakes on, so now it's runners at first and third.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't.
Runners on the move. Hard hit, but right at him in left. 2 away. Relay to first. Got it. Triple play. Wow. What just happened? That was a total breakdown, and it's a triple play to end the inning.
Yeah, that just can't happen. You have to be aware of where the ball is in the outfield, and right there, it seemed like no one knew what to do on the bases. All kinds of confusion, and they run themselves out of a great scoring opportunity.
Set for the bottom of the third, and to the plate for Kansas City, Vinny Pasquantino. Oswalt back to work. That missed by a lot, and that's ball one. Swings through that one out in front that time.
1-1.
The pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Kicks and deals. On the ground, right side. Gets it to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
The right fielder.
Now it's Hunter Renfroe. That's in there. It's 0-1. The Royals with a lot of ground to make up here in the last half of the third. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And 2 away now.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
Here comes a new arm for the Cubs, Zach Wheeler.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the third out. KC down in order. Start the bus. They're down 15-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the DH, Chipper Jones. The line and the pitch. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. But the throw to first gets him easily. And that's the first out. Now the Cubs catcher, Ken Griffey Jr. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Here's Trout. And a base hit up the middle. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out. David Justice, the next Cub to hit. 3 for 3 with a pair of home runs and a single. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Coming home. 1 run is in.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. That ball was drilled 106 off the bat, and that's the kind of feedback that tells you you're right where you want to be with your swing mechanics.
Base hit. 1 run is in. Throw comes in and holds the runner at third. They're at the corners now with still only 1 away. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Johnny Damon. And a swing and a line drive into right field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 away now.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time off he'll find a hole.
And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. Hauls it in to end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors and a couple left on. On now. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the Royals, Bobby Witt Jr. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers.
That's the ball.
The shortstop takes the ball.
Witt Jr. is one of only 2 players in AL/NL history to have 20 home runs and 20 stolen bases in each of his first 2 seasons, Boo. The other player, Julio Rodriguez.
Headed down the line. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. And a swing and a miss. Griffey down to first with it. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout.
Now back, the center fielder.
And now it's
Kyle Isbell.
Kyle Isbell. Wheeler, 33 years old, and he was awarded a Gold Glove in 2023. And the right-hander deals. That one's in there, and the count is 0-2. Now a fly ball to right center. Trout sizing it up, squeezes it, and there's 2 down.
The third baseman, number 5.
And now it's going to be George Brett. Struck out swinging his first time. Off the mark there. Ball 1. Hit hard on the ground to short. Tatis to first. Brett out on the play. And that is that. Royals go down 1-2-3. They're in a wee bit of a hole. Down 17-0. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Chris Stratton.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
And a pitch. Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here. That was blasted to the moon, and they tack on to their lead. It's 18-0. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Here's Manny Machado. That one clubbed out towards left center. That'll be extra bases. But now they hold him to a single. Doesn't have plus speed, so I guess they didn't want to try and stretch it there.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And now Chipper Jones. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Bangs off the wall. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. They got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on playing with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double.
And here it comes. Now drive at him in center field.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. Looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Smash to center, way back, and you can forget it. Home run. And he's gone yard again. That's his 3rd home run of the game. It's 21-0. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. A 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
New pitcher in the game for the Royals, Nick Anderson.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance.
That one ripped. That'll make it out of here. Another one. Back-to-back homers. His third home run of the game. It's 22-0.
Another home run. This is turning into BP.
Let's take another look at it, but this time with the help of StatCast.
Well, this one wasn't hit that high, but when you can launch it at 111 miles per hour off the bat and get some backspin, it'll carry enough to get out of here.
And here is Ryan Howard. One out, bases empty. And a foul ball.
He's got one already tonight. I wouldn't be surprised if he pops another one here.
Anderson ready to work. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's down. One hops off the wall. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under it to drive it out of here, but he'll take that swing and that result every time.
Now here is Johnny Damon. Fought off foul. Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here. Another homer. Make that 4 homers in the inning, and they add to their lead. It's 24-0. So the Royals bring on a new arm, James MacArthur. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball. Tatis now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
0-1.
Siggy, this is a guy that grew up in big league clubhouses, and it's something that you see throughout the game. Sons whose fathers also played the majors, and that's going to kick into the corner. Tatis into second, and he's got a double.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. 112 miles per hour. The ball seemed to explode off the bat right there. He put everything together on that swing, so that's one of those knocks that feels a little extra sweet.
Here's Jose Ramirez. Man at second. That's a laser base hit. Isbell fires it in, and that's good enough to hold the lead runner at third. Runners now at the corners. Now Machado up here. And that's going to roll to the wall. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds it third. So now the DH spot, Chipper Jones.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. One run across. Throw comes in and holds the runner at third. They're at the corners now with still only one away. Ken Griffey Jr., the next Cub to hit.
Was all over that fastball right there. I'll tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way bad.
And now batting Mike Trout, and a chance to make some history here, Chris.
Yeah, he's homered 3 times so far, and now he gets another chance. At least we think. We'll see if the pitcher gives him anything to hit. It's so rare to see a 3-homer performance, but even more special for that player to get another chance at the plate to do it again for 4.
He swings and fouls one off. The Cubs up big in this one, and we're at the top of the 5th. Hot shot to third. On to Frazier, and that is the inning. But we head to the bottom of the new pitcher in the game for the Cubs, John Smoltz.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. You still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
The pitch. And that's off inside. The inside edge. 1-0. Smoltz, multi-time All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, a changeup, and he works in a two-seamer. Next offering is in for a strike. Swings through that.
2-2's the count.
Here comes a pitch. Gets to it, on to first. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. First pitch swinging.
0-1.
The Royals yet to pick up a hit here. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A gigantic blast. And they've got their first run. It's 26-1. 2 pitches, 2 swings, that one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Base is empty, 1 away. Now it's the DH, Nelson Velasquez. There's a strike. And a big swing and a miss.
0-2.
Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Right through there, got him. 2 away.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there. And I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a cold ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Pasquantino in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Swing and a drive, deep right field. And it's off the wall, but foul. Two down, nobody on. That one lifted to left. Damon really on his horse for it. Makes the grab. Nice play after the long run. And that is that. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. 5 innings complete. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Kauffman Stadium. Start of the 6th, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, David Justice. MacArthur back to work. Line drive, base hit right field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
I mean, come on, have a game. These days, when you see a ball come off the bat like that, the first thing you want to know as a spectator, what was the exit velocity? 109 in this case. I mean, that's just impressive, and it's so cool we can get that sort of feedback.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Maybe a little out front of the pitch right there, but he squared it up pretty good, and he kept it inside.
Well struck, right field. And gone! His 4th home run of the game. And they throw 3 on the board. It's 29-1. 1 pitch, 1 swing, 1 home run.
Yeah, you could say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact.
Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. Line drive, base hit. Man at first. Now at the plate, Jose Ramirez. And it finds its way through for a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
A couple of singles back to back. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Now both runners break early. And they put the tag on him for the out. Applies the tag, and they get two. Double play. Base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. The ball absolutely jumped off the bat on that swing. Kind of made my eyes light up, and the data we're getting doesn't disappoint in the slightest. 116 miles per hour exit velocity. Tell you what, that will do the job. So important to get into the fielding position after you deliver that baseball. That is a scary one. Watch your lips.
Now here is Ken Griffey Jr. Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here.
With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
So the batting order turns over. And now here is Mike Trout. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Hard hit, left field, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. Good job getting the foot down so he could catch it out front and pull it. Turned on it nicely for the knock.
Stepping in, David Justice. That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Here's some real power at the plate. Ryan Howard. Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
So 2 down, Johnny Damon, the next Cub to hit. 4 out of 4 with 4 homers. Ripped on the ground to second. Frazier on to first in time. Out number 3. And we're back. And now the right fielder, Hunter Renfroe.
The right fielder, Hunter Renfroe.
Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Pablo Lopez. The pitch. Fastball for a strike.
No balls, 1 strike.
Cut on and missed 96 with that
No
fastball.
balls, 2 strikes.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
And down on strikes. And there's 1 down. Now it's the second baseman, Adam Frazier. He's 0 for 1. And a ground ball to first. And he handles it himself for the out.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Win in the box again. Takes a strike. Right through there for a strike.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Out to short. To first, but it pulls him off the bag.
Unfortunately, they've got a big lead on the scoreboard, so that error shouldn't hurt too much, but you have to be careful.
Oh, and now a wild pitch. And now a man into scoring position. The Royals with a lot of ground to make up here in the bottom of the 6th. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Around third. Now around second, going for third. And he's in safely at third. A run comes in on the play.
Comes through with the RBI. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity. Right on top of it.
Late on that fastball.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Isbell at third with 2 away. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. The pitch. Ripped to short. Not in time, he legs it up. 2 outs, runner at first. Ricky Henderson steps in for the Royals. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1.
Big swing and a miss.
0-2.
Hits and misses. It's a strikeout. They welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, John Schreiber. So up now for Chicago, Fernando Tatis Jr. The pitch. Swings here and blasts one left field. And that one's off the wall. The relay, but he's in there easily.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Digging in, Jose Ramirez. And a base hit. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out.
Another hit. I mean, these types of performances at the plate don't come around too often. This is pretty special. Just an awesome swing of the bat, quick hands.
Now he steps off as the runner breaks for the plate. Out at the plate. He's out trying to steal home. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it.
Power versus power right there, like 2 locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Hit hard, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Struck out towards right center. That one's carrying. It has the distance. Gone.
Well, not every home run is a majestic blast off the bat, and even though he hit it pretty well, it was anything but a sure thing to get out. But today, the conditions were right. He got just enough of it, and I think the backspin really helped that thing carry.
Now Trout gets a chance to hit. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second, and he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
Waste no time there. Great hands on that swing to take the inside pitch and drive it into the gap for the double. It's easy to spin off a pitch like that, Boog, and you can pull that thing foul, but that was perfect.
Throws to first in time. And now the first baseman, Ryan Howard. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Off the batter's eye and gone.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time. Took a direct path to the ball. Excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
So 2 away with nobody on. And now Johnny Damon. That one ripped. Back, gone.
Unreal. Absolutely unreal, Boog. I mean, this is an all-time performance right here. 5 home runs in a single game. Are you kidding me? This is something we're never going to forget. A performance that clearly will go down in history as one of the best ever. And I'm just in awe of what we've seen. And he's getting a standing O for me right now.
And there's a hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way, gone.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Here's Machado. This one smoked on its way out of here. That was quite the home run, Siggy, as we take it in again with StatCast. 114 miles an hour off the bat.
Yeah, and plenty of distance, too. I mean, with that kind of exit velo, if you can get it up in the air with good backspin, it's going to be a tape measure shot.
Line drive, Adam in center field. But it's back here in Kansas. Pitching change here, Craig Kimbrell.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
And a pitch. Ball one, no strikes. Kimbrell measures 6 feet even, 24 years old, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. And it's strike 2.
1 and 2, the count.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Trout makes the grab, 1 away. So up next, Nelson Velasquez. That one at triple digits.
It's 0-1.
Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
0-2.
Foul ball, it stays 0-2.
He needs to throw that breaking ball with just a little more conviction to get the swing and miss.
In the air, right field. Justice settles under it, and there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Vinny Pasquantino getting ready to hit. Fastball for a strike. Going 1. That one missing inside. Comebacker to the mound. Over to first. 3rd out. We go to the 8th, and now the catcher comes up to him. Ken Griffey Jr. Schreiber back to work. Swing and a base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. 110 miles per hour, and man, that exit velocity, not every hitter's capable of getting that kind of jump off the bat, no matter how hard they swing.
And the 0-1. Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
David Justice now at the plate. No question about this one. It's out of here. Singy, this was a mammoth home run, over 460 feet, according to StatCast.
You know, Boog, there are only maybe 20 or so guys in the game that can hit a baseball that far, and it's absolutely...
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there, on its way, gone. If you hit the ball that far, you know we're going to check the numbers. Let's go back to the nerd herd and StatCast. That was impressive.
Yeah, wow. I mean, they don't hit them much farther than that, Boog. Everything's got to come together to hit a ball like that, and he really showed us something right there.
Johnny Damon, the next Cub to hit. Crushed to right. This one's got a chance. Out of here. Home run.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Fernando Tatis Jr., the next Cub to hit. This to third. Brett fires over to first, and they take care of Tatis for the out. And up next for Chicago, Jose Ramirez. Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
One out, base is empty. And next for the Cubs, Manny Machado. That one ripped. He brought it back.
He just took one away from one of the best in the league. It's not going to happen very often, but when you get the opportunity, better make the play, and he did right there.
And a base hit into right. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into right. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. Double steal. Hard hit left side. Gathers and throws to first. And they're happy. Ready for the bottom of the... Now on the bump, Nolan Ryan.
Now pitching for Chicago, number 35, Nolan Ryan.
And he deals. And first offering is fouled off. Righty to the plate. Swings through that one for strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Can't glove it cleanly. Takes it himself, and he can't get there in time. Man at first, Here's the second baseman, Adam Frazier. There's the strike.
There it was. Oh, here it is. Hit it. He gets a take, gets ahead in the count.
And the righty deals. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. One down.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with. And there's just so much information in this day and age. Sometimes too much information. But the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter, and get the result that they were anticipating. That's really good pitching right there. And it's a good job of the pitcher and the catcher working together.
Swing and a miss. Strike one.
One strike.
That one misses. And a count 2-1. Renfroe, the runner at second, with one away. That one in for a strike. 2-2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Kyle Isbell steps in for the Royals. 1 for 3. Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate. Probably ruled a pass ball as the runner moves up to third. The Cubbies up big in this one. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Fly ball to right. And that's the third out. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Now the number 2 hitter, David Justice. Now a rocket to right center. Way back there. And forget it. It's out of here.
Unreal. Absolutely unreal, Boog. I mean, this is an all-time performance right here. 5 home runs in a single game. Are you kidding me? This is something we're never going to forget. A performance that clearly will go down in history as one of the best ever. And I'm just in awe.
So, man aboard. And here is Johnny Damon. And that one hammered. Gone. He doinks it off the foul pole.
Off the bat, it looked like it had plenty of distance, but there was just no telling if it was going to stay fair. I mean, he really hooked that thing down the right field line, but good thing that big pole was there to let us know. Could have very easily.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Out of here.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
So up now for Chicago, Jose Ramirez. Ripped into right center, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second, and that's a double. Here's Manny Machado now. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. That's a hit. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out.
This is unbelievable. That's now 6 consecutive hits by this lineup. That pretty much split the zone down.
Runners on the move. Here's a drive out to right center. Way back there. Look out. Gone.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time. Took a direct path to the ball. Excellent extension, and just drove it out of here.
Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Now it's going to be Mike Trout. That one ripped. And out of here.
It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
And up next for Chicago, David Justice. This one smoked on its way out of here.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Ryan Howard, the next Cub to hit. No question about this one. It's out of here.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Johnny Damon. A rope into right, and that should be extra bases. Hits the fence. And that's a double. And next for the Cubs, Fernando Tatis Jr. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. And a base hit right there. Here's the throw to the plate. And he's in there. And a run comes in to score.
What an aggressive secondary lead. That ball was smoked to left. To be able to score from second. Not only great speed, but...
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time. Took a direct path to the ball. Excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Lifted to left center. Way back there, and that is gone.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
That's hard hit in the line. Get out of town.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Line drive, caught. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone. Another look at one of the most impressive home runs you'll ever see as StatCast gives us the full picture.
Yeah, projected more than 480 feet on its way over the fence, and I don't think we could watch this replay enough, Boog. I mean,
now a rocket to right center, way back there, and forget it, it's out of here.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
So one out, nobody on. And here's the first baseman, Ryan Howard. Base knock center field.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
The throw to third. Lead runner holds at third. So two runners in scoring position and just one out. Fernando Tatis Jr. digs in now. Double steal. Base hit, one run is in. Throw comes in and holds the runner at third. They're at the corners now with still only one away. So digging in, Jose Ramirez. Runners on the move. That's a base hit, run scores. Throw comes in and holds the runner at third. They're at the corners now with still only one away. Manny Machado up to the plate. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent any. Now both runners break early. Out at the plate. He's out trying to steal home.
Curley being aggressive on the bases right there, trying to add on to that big lead. Credit to the defense, though. Nice execution to cut him down at the plate. And it's good to...
Runner goes again. Back up the middle and a base hit. Runner from second scores as they add on. And the lead continues to grow.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing.
This one's into the outfield. Could be extra bases. Machado around third. The relay throw. The tag, and he's out, trying for three. That ends the inning, but back here it comes. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Raleigh Fingers. The wind of the pitch. That's a strike. Now one missed.
1-1.
Ground ball to the right side. Howard takes it to the bag, and the leadoff man retired here in the ninth. He's 2 outs away. Ricky Henderson steps in for the Royals. Line drive, base hit. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not stopping, he's going for 3. Next is the Royals catcher, Salvador Perez. There's a strike. Big swing and a miss.
This guy's sink has so much drop at it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Righty delivers. Got him swinging.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
So it's their last chance in this one. Here's the Royals designated hitter, Nelson Velasquez. Foul ball there.
Great swing and solid contact. Just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little bit.
And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, I don't know what they did in the cage today or on the field for batting practice, but when you win by double digits, something is clicking. That batting coach feels pretty good about himself right now, but more so the players. They can't wait for the next one, come back out, score, and get another W.
Well, this one ends in a blowout. The Cubs go home a winner. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 57 minutes. Thank you for joining.